stop scrolling for a minute and let's answer this question.
Let's address what everyone is debating right now. Is it right or wrong for a fivefold leader to use a secular individual on a platform?
But I think we're asking the wrong question.
Because the real issue is leadership maturity. What is leadership maturity? Leadership maturity is not about charisma. What is leadership maturity? Leadership maturity is not a title, a platform, visibility, or influence. Leadership maturity is the ability to discern beyond what looks acceptable. The discipline to protect what you've been entrusted with, the wisdom to understand the impact of your decisions before you make them, and the restraint to not move just because you can. A mature leader understands every platform carries weight, every decision communicates something, every invitation sends a message. So the question is not just,
Can I do this? But what does this produce?
what does this communicate? What does this align with? The real difference, immature leadership says, I have the right to do it. Mature leadership asks, is this the right place, the right time, and the right way? Not everything that is permissible is beneficial in every setting. Maturity is not proven by what you can do, it is revealed by what you choose to handle carefully. Because influence carries weight. But the problem is, we're arguing conclusions without understanding context. Let's bring balance. It is not automatically wrong, but it must be handled with intention. There is a difference between engaging someone and endorsing someone. Jesus engaged people outside of alignment, but he never created confusion about identity.
Every room has an assignment. If the room is outreach testimony,
Then there is space to build bridges. But if the room is a governing spiritual space, a fivefold leadership platform, a place of impartation, then the responsibility shifts because influence carries weight. What defines a life aligned with God? This is where clarity matters. What they say or what they identify as, it is how you live. What you submit to, what you represent consistently, James 4:4. Friendship with the world is enmity with God, means that adopting the ungodly values, priorities, and sinful desires of the world system places a person in direct opposition to God. 2 Corinthians 6:17, calling believers to separate from ungodly influences, sinful practices, and idolatry, avoiding compromising partnerships and behavior to honor God as his people. Separation does not mean isolation, it means distinction. Here is the hard truth. The tension is real. Outreach requires openness. Leadership requires order. And sometimes both are present in the same room. But if not handled properly, let's move wisely. For leaders, ask, does this build a bridge or blur a boundary? Is this positioned correctly within the assignment of this room? For observers, discern without reacting. Not everything is compromise. Overcomplicating explanations can create confusion instead of clarity. Keep it simple to foster true understanding. But not everything is wisdom either. For the body,
we need both truth, grace, standards, strategy. I will not react without understanding. I will not compromise.
I will not react without understanding. I will not compromise under the pressure to be relevant.
Not every bridge is compromise, but every bridge must be built with wisdom.